It's a beautiful winter's morning here in the Chilterns, and I am just going for a flight in my TB10, which I've had for just over a week. Plan is to fly to Biecester Aerodrome, which is only a short 15-minute flight, 15-20 minutes. So the one thing that I keep doing, it's only been a week, but I keep on coming to this side of the aircraft to try and access it. You guys know that the PA-28 only has one door, and it's on this side. So just out of habit, I keep on coming to this side. But now I have two doors, so I can access the captain's seat much closer. I don't have to lean over the passenger seat, and it's easier when we land as well to get out. Although I haven't really taken any passengers up yet. I will tell you what I have been doing when we land at Biecester this last week. See you in the cockpit. We're just going to Biecester. And we're here at Alpha 1, going to do some power checks. So brakes are set, all temperatures and pressures are in the green, direct. All pressures in the green. Flight controls, just going to check those. All the way back. See the elevators coming back. Right, that one goes up, that one goes down. Left, that one up, that one goes down. Adjust, so we're going to put it rich because we're doing the power checks. Okay, power set to 2000 RPM, brakes holding, they're all behind. 2000, go do some carb heat. Got to drop in, I like to leave it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Back to cold and back to 2000. Flags, left, both, right.
That's off Mike Zulu, downwind, touch and go.
Off Mike Zulu.
Gauges, temperatures, pressures all in the green at the moment. And the power to idle. Back to 2000.
Pipeline 44 QS line.
Bring the cycle to prop. And what we're looking for here is a increase in manifold pressure and increase in RPM. There we go, there you see it, so the RPM dropped, the manifold increase, and we're just going to cycle it once more and just check the oil. There we go, so that's all looking good. Reset this back to 1200. Check the suction. All good. Okay, so now pre-takeoff. So, carb heat cold. Our fuel pump on. 1025 on here.
Got my Zulu, final touch and go.
Mike Zulu, wind 300 degrees, 06 knots.
Mike Zulu.
From nav set. Got Wickham here. Got Oxford there, we're going to go on the listening squawk. Biester's unlicensed, so it won't have. So I'll just monitor that. I'll put the VOR in. Just set it up for 185, so. Okay, so that's done. That's looking good. Trim set for take.
Copper Alpha, ready for immediate departure.
Lights set, so we want light.
Golf Bravo Alpha, the wind is 290 degrees, 07 knots.
Copper Alpha, left.
Groups. Taps. Strobes on. Okay, so I think we've done everything. Our clearance, but there's one taking off right now, so we'll just wait for them. Golf India Oscar Alpha 1 ready for departure.
Golf India Oscar, the wind is 300 degrees, 05 knots.
Landing at runway 24. Golf India Oscar.
Bravo Alpha, change en route.
Right, Zulu, have a nice flight.
Mike Zulu, I'll be departing downwind, thank you. And Mike Zulu has 1024 set.
Right, Zulu.
Golf India Oscar's rolling.
India Oscar.
Temperature and pressures in the green, 65.
Wicklow 03, taxiing Alpha 3 to Alpha
03.
And 300 feet, flaps come up. Power to 25. And can bring the prop back. Well, quite bumpy today. The good thing about this aircraft is that it's very, very stable. Wherever we put it, it kind of stays, and each time I've got no pressure. I really haven't adjusted the trim so much. You don't really need to do much with the trim, and that's quite a contrast to 170 or A28, where you're always adjusting trim. We're at 2,000 feet, pump can come off. We'll keep all the lights on for now. Golf India Oscar is Stokenchurch mast and changing frequencies to Oxford, and we'll call you back on return.
India Oscar, enjoy your flight.
Thank you. Oxford. So in the last few days I've been doing a lot of checkouts in here, and so you can see how students or pilots, they don't practice certain things. One of those things is PFL. Really important to practice these things to be proficient. When it does happen, you're going to need some sort of training. If you haven't done it for a little while, then you're going to forget. So I'm just going to practice one here right now. I'm going to cut the power. I'm going to put the prop full just so carby on. Okay, first thing we're looking for is the airspeed. Try and get down to about 8. Is a good airspeed. Looking for a field, so something into wind. So I've got something on my left corner. And what I'm going to try and do is just get a pattern. Try and position myself for this. Now the thing is with the TB10, it does drop a lot. Okay, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to be doing my checks. The first thing is going to be carby, fuel pump's going to come up. I'm going to change fuel tanks to make sure that there's no problems with the fuel. Then I'm going to restart. Okay, nothing's happened. There's a catastrophic engine. So now I'm over my field. Like our mayday call now. So mayday, mayday. Golf, Oscar, TB10, engine failure, speed name, and give some description of the aircraft, so it's white and blue. I'll just warm the engine up. and looking good. There's our field. Probably stick some flaps in at this point, and we're
Edge 1, 2, you got traffic in your left, 11 o'clock, 1 mile off the direction indicating 2,700 feet.
Cold.
Thank you, visual that one. Looking for the other one to the right, Edge 1, 2.
Zone 5, 2, you got traffic right, 1 o'clock, half a mile opposite direction. How's your insights indicating 3,100 feet?
Contact with both, we've got one going left as well.
Roger.
And full power flaps away.
Wickham 03, request traffic service.
Wickham 03, Oxford Radar, good morning, QNH is 1024, squawk 4504 and pass your
traffic up
message.
there on the right.
1024, 4504, Wickham 03, PA28 out of Wickham, Stoke Church, 2,000 feet on 1024, routing via Westcott and outbound for an approach at Cranfield and requesting a traffic service.
Obviously towards the end, when you know going to land it, you probably mixture off, master off, and just do all those things.
Identified traffic service, and are you climbing at the moment?
Just about to climb now to 3,000 feet, Wickham 03.
Wickham 03, thank you, traffic service.
Traffic service, Wickham 03.
Also radar, helicopter November, just approaching the M4, north of Newbury, landing QS1 out to Boston, 126
make sure you keep an eye on the speed.
Bridges, conspicuity and free call, goodbye.
Doing a turn to make it tight, but also lose some height. That's really important there, because if you stall at that kind of height,
Wickham 03, traffic right, 3 o'clock, 4 miles westbound, indicating 2,700 feet and climbing.
So Biecester, we're going to land runway 34. Circuit height is 800 feet, they're about 300 feet on the above sea, sorry. And we're going to do an overhead join, so join on the runway heading, and like we're doing a circuit. So it'll be a right hand circuit. Biecester Airfield, Golf Tango Bravo India Oscar for runway 34. We're just going to fly runway heading over top and descend into circuit at Biecester Airfield. Really worth doing an overhead join just to see what the runway looks like. The last thing you want to do is do a long final and misidentify the airfield. You don't know whether the runway is to the right or to the left. Golf India Oscar is final for runway 34, Biecester Airfield.
So we made it to Biecester, and yeah, it was a nice fly. It's pretty smooth. Had a headwind all the way. It's a nice airfield, nice big runways, grass. Landing was good. Quite a long taxi actually to park up, because I think I was at the other side by the time I finished my landing roll. I was at the other side of the airfield. Just come down. I've got to go just down to that building to pay. It looks like they're doing some filming over here with the helicopter, but it looks a bit more serious than what I'm doing here with my handheld camera. So yeah, let's, I guess, get out and go and pay the landing fee. So it's been just over a week since I've had the TBIO. Really happy with it. Really love the way she flies. I think I mentioned quite a few times, very stable. It feels like you're driving like an X5 or even my Tesla. It just feels like very relaxing, It's got that nice big center console. The variable pitch propeller also helps with its stability, and the 3-blade prop is you really feel like a kick. I've been flying a Turbo Arrow recently, and it sort of gives a very similar type of kick to it, especially when we were doing some circuits with when I was doing the checkouts, and you put the power in and it just flies off. Really happy with it. I guess what I've been doing, I've had it how many 6 days now, and I've done about 5 hours in it. A lot of those have been in instructing hours, so I haven't been flying myself. I've just been doing the checkouts for the guys, and yeah, you know, there isn't really any issues with it. I mean, the only thing I would probably say is it's a little bit heavy, so with the PFLs and glide approaches and just bringing her in, you just have to be quite careful about that. You know, she does need some power all the way in. But yeah, apart from that, it's really happy with it. There's the inside of the trim that needs a little looking at. Not so happy with it, so we're just going to get that changed. Probably an extra GPS at some point. I've got quite a few flights planned with lots of different people, very interesting people, a lot of my friends and mentors and guides. I'm going to be taking them up and speaking to them about different topics. So if you guys are interested in that type of thing, then please subscribe, please like, and please share this video. So just going to go and sort out the landing fee and the paperwork, and then we're going to head back to Wickham.